So you can still change this. I just want to save, change this delivered to small letter. I delete it again, go again to my back to editing. I can see it's exactly what you're setting that you're seeing in database. So I want it to be small letter so that I can have the same pattern as others. So it's nothing special. So I'll quickly test for the last time. So and that we can see we have come to the end of the product details page. Of course, you might be asking about the add to cart. I will leave the add to cart for now so that we can go to the tracking buy. Don't worry, you don't need to add to cart, just be buying immediately. So and you can also try that out as a practice. Let me just leave that as a practice for you to see how. So instead of just saying others, you can just say cart. So I can also have another page that displays see my cards and see the total of the price that the total item that the user is actually purchasing. You can that one will be like your own practice assignment for you to practice and see how it works. So that's add to cards. See it if you can just follow the same pattern of orders. That one will now be cut. So you can see and just try it. So I'll test it now. I'll buy this. Yes, I want to buy. Okay. Alright, so you can see if you come to your database, you have two orders now. Yes, the delivered is now small letter. You can see that we have two orders with unique ID. This is 15, this is 74. You can see that's the benefit of that order. Seconds from 1970. So now that we have been able to do that, we can see that we have come to the end of the product details page. So now we want to go to the list of orders so that user can see the list of their orders. Alright, so moving forward now, we are going to be going to the page where the user can see the list of their orders. This is another complicated screen, but we are going to be starting from the simple stuff, but I can actually assure you that you are going to be getting it. But it's just that in case it's looking a bit complicated, you can just take a break and come back later to see it. But it is going to be, I'm going to be making it as simple as possible. We are going to be dealing with some additional programming tasks and programming terminologies. So but before we start, let us just quickly design the page so that we can then start with the simple functionality of navigating to the pages, checking this list of pages and the likes before we then move to the pages that are a bit like to the functionality that are a bit complicated, but we are going to take it from the simple one so that we build very easily. So let's design our page now, but it's going to be very simple, I assure you, but just telling you that so that I can call your attention so that you can pay attention to it. So let's go with the design first. Okay, should we map it out first? Let's quickly map out the wireframe for the list of orders. I call this list of orders page. Yeah, so I call it screen. I think I can reduce it a bit. So it's going to be a very simple screen, but it's just that the functionality of your screen does not depend on how simple the design looks. Sometimes there's a lot of work on the background as compared to the, of course you see that sometimes when you see the website landing page, it always has a lot of animations, a lot of colors, and the trees they are not really doing much. That is just like an attraction. But when you start from the login, the functionality start getting more complicated. And you see that most of the design on these pages they are not very hard. But the thing is, what happens behind the scene is very complicated. So but of course we are not going to be making life difficult for ourselves. It is going to still be as simple as we have been saying it earlier on. Alright, mapping out the screen now. We are going to be having the list of all the screen. Don't mind my drawing. Yeah, so we have the page heading, which is going to be list of orders, which will be the page heading, and we also have a button where the user can go back to the maybe the previous screen, and the previous screen here can be the product details page, or we can just take them to the dashboard page, so that we will not be having problem of fetching a non product for them. So we then go ahead to list the orders. So order 1 or item 1, order 2 or item 2, order 3 or item 3. So of course you keep listing till you get to order n, depend as the case may be. So we then have a bottom navigation bar, which will be a replication of what we already have. So we're just going to be going very fast with the implementation of that. So this will take us back to the home. This will take us back to the my orders, and this will be track order, and as usual this will be logout. So this is the simple functionality of this page So just list the orders, and when the user click on a particular order, allow them to track the order. So let's go ahead. This is a wireframe. Let's convert it to Thunkable. Cool.